Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say, a big hello to everyone.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special.
Things have got underway here pretty promptly. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
This guy, Declan Rice, is a player I really rate. With him, you get exactly what it says on the box. A workhorse defensive midfielder who likes to stay in the deeper part of midfield, knowing his...
Lukaku! And that is wildly off target.
Well, how about that touch, Peter? I mean, that was brilliant. He got the ball to go exactly where he wanted it. The touch was perfection, the finish, imperfection.
Pedro Porro. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Neatly clipped into space. Oh, look at the space here. Osimhen. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Bruno Guimaraes. And it's Rice. And it's Gnabry.
Gnabry really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
That pass has been well intercepted. Acerbi. No goals as yet. And Sunset. Bruno Guimaraes. Rice. Here's Bruno Guimaraes. And here's Almiron. And that is expertly dealt with. Now it's Almiron.
Great chance! Goal! Sporting!
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
So we have the first goal.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Osimhen was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Gnabry is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Well, I'm glad he took the opportunity to run with the ball when the chance came about. That's the kind of positive thinking they need right now.
And we have our very first corner. And he's there to clear it. Played into space. And now they can spring out of defence. It's a really well-measured ball. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Early ball out from the back. Upamecano, quality ball. Short changes him with that pass. Oh, that's nice. Genuine physical edge about this game. It is quite attritional. Davis got a long way forward to join the attack. Now it's Almiron. Oh, perfectly measured that. One 0 here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now. Climbs up big! He has done it! They have come roaring back!
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
It was wonderfully efficient.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Fluminense grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Fluminense really will fancy their chances now. They need to make the most of the momentum, but they have to be careful not to overstretch themselves and pay a price.
And that's definitely not his best. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Rice. Looking for the run. Oh, he's found support out wide. Upamecano getting this one clear. And he thumps it clear. There's the whistle for half-time. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. So in they come for the break with nothing to separate them. The score 1-1.
Senhoras e senhores, o telão está exibindo boletim informativo da polícia local.
And so we're off again.
Sporting have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Played out towards the right wing. He's in plenty of space here. Bremer gets it away. And that has been cleared. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Sporting have the chance to go the other way. Now that looks a decent ball. Sunset, given the lift of his goal. Nicely weighted ball. And he's managed to get free. That's been cut out, well played. And here's Almiron. Rice. And it's Porro. Pedro Porro stood his ground strongly. And here's Almiron. And this is Gnabry. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Fluminense can breathe again, just.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made.
Decent chance! Goal! Fluminense! And the comeback is complete. wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
It is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Pedro Porro receives it in a wide position. Sunset. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Lukaku has got the wrong side of the referee and got himself a yellow card for his troubles. Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Camisa 21 vai ser substituído
That's
pelo
Almiron.
jogador Camisa 20. Teremos uma
So, Jim, is that the
substituição.
manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Not much subtlety about that challenge. Aimed beyond the defence. A lot of space ahead of him. He gets big. It's a goal. Again, we are level. What a contest.
Well, this is just incredible. I mean, who would have seen this? Neither manager, I think. It's all happening.
He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
This is quite a battle.
Well, this one always did feel hard to predict, and that's exactly how it looks like turning out.
Oh, played through for the wide man. Keeper's dealt with that.
Sporting clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
He's picked his way through. It's a goal kick. Almiron. Oh, good spread. Oh, that's a fine interception.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Probing pass. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Teat. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
substituição no time do Fluminense. Camisa 10. Sai.
And he's managed to gift it back. Now it's Gonzalez.
Camisa 19. Substituição.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
He's got plenty of space out wide here. And he was alert to it.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
It's a pretty loose pass.
And they're not going to make any further progress now.
There will be 4 extra minutes. Strong challenge. That could leave a mark. And he's managed to get rid. Pulisic. For Isco. Gonzalez. Picked out. And the finish! Oh, it's in! And that has raised the roof! It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
And time is up. Sporting have been forced to do it the hard way, but they have pulled themselves through unwaveringly to win. A great performance by any measure. Sporting leave it late, but in the end, it was great.
Well, I just think that determination and persistence has paid off handsomely to squeeze the win out of a draw. Sometimes it comes down to grit and desire and the stubbornness to keep plugging away. And this has been